baby boy. And I had my son in November. There's a whole story behind that, whether I share it or not. Again, I like to do kind of things in privacy, so I don't know. Maybe I'll share that story just because it may help someone else. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It was a lot that happened during that time of birthing my son. But I did end up having to get an emergency C-section, which was definitely not a part of my plans. Um, Hence, so I said it was a lot. It's not just one element of the things I experienced. So currently, I am about to hit my 6 week mark January 1st. It is currently December 29th. And I am so anxious to get back into moving my body. I worked out my entire pregnancy. I will insert some clips here so you can kind of see. Hopefully, I'll have access to my clips where you can kind of see me being active, me being moving. It was so important for me to keep my body active, to move throughout pregnancy. So I continued my workouts. I was already working out 9 months prior to being pregnant. So I continued my workout. At that point, I had already created a habitual habit for it. Um, so it only made sense that I continue to have that a part of my lifestyle. Not to only mention the benefit that it brought. I feel like because I worked out, my recovery from my cesarean was actually a lot easier. Actually, by the end of week 2, y'all, I felt good. Like I was moving and shaking like I didn't even have a C-section. And I contribute that to lifestyle, and I also contribute that to just working out my entire pregnancy. So my core was really strong, and it was able to take such a major surgery like that. My abdominal was, and then be able to also heal. It would get swollen. I would kind of, know when to rest, listen to my body. But I made sure that I was walking and still circulating and bringing circulation to my body, to my lower limbs, as well as just continuing to keep me active in this core and not being stagnant, so that my body didn't like slow heal even slower. So by the end of, like I said, by the end of week 2, I was like feeling great, and now we're at almost the week 6, and I'm really like I'm ready to work out. Now I don't have my post, pregnancy doctor's appointment until the 9th of January to get cleared, but I am someone who listens to my body. I'm not saying I'm smarter than anybody else, doctors or anything like that, but what I am saying is I know my body better than anybody can tell me. So if I feel like I'm at a point where I can start to slowly integrate movement back into my life, get my body moving again, because again, I'm really anxious now. Like it's been 6 weeks and I've been working out for a year and a half consistently. So to have a 6 week stretch where I'm not working out, it does not work for me. So I wanted to share this. I plan on maybe bringing you on the journey. You can already kind of see where my belly is. So 6 weeks. I would say that I'm proud of the way my body looks. And again, I contribute this the way I look, my body, even like this slight ability to kind of still see my abs, to being active prior. Now, as you can tell, I clearly have a mommy belly, which I am super proud of. I carried a whole baby in here, nourished, nurtured, gave life to, okay? So there's no shame in anything in my body. I think it's a beautiful process becoming a mother. As you can also see, my belly is still very dark, so that's something I'm going to be working on because my complexion is way lighter. And my C-section is super low, so you wouldn't be able to see it. C-section workout. I'm still in week 1. Basically, what I'm going to be doing, and one thing that I found that worked for me when I started working out about a year and a half ago, is that like repetition is really key for your body. And if you do the kind of like the same exercise over and over, what I learned was like at least 3 weeks, and then you progress and you continue to kind of stay consistent and then progress, stay consistent and then progress, and then in your progression, whatever you progress to next, you stay consistent in that for a good 3 weeks to a month. You see real results because your body is really all about muscle memory and really building those muscles in. So I didn't do a lot of changing of my routine and doing something different every time I worked out. So when it comes to recovering from my C-section, and after birth and having my son and being pregnant, that I want to keep that same type of consistency. So I'm going to stick to, for the first probably week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, I'm going to stick to the same exact workout, and then I'm going to progress from there. I'm doing a 10-week workout that's already on YouTube, that's in place, that helps kind of as time goes on. Every time you workout, it gets harder. So I want to give my body that grace and that space, like especially where my incision is, that it still needs to be built up and it still needs to be strengthened, and I can feel where it's weak, but I'm pushing through, and not pushing through to the point where I know it's painful. That's one thing I learned as a yoga teacher. Know the difference between pain and uncomfortability. It's not pain, it's just uncomfortable. It's my body readjusting. I had major surgery in that area, so strengthening my abdominals wall, especially my deeper abdominal, that transverse abdominals, are going to take work, and it's going to be a little uncomfortable. But as I continue to progress and continue to be consistent in that area, it gets stronger. It's going to be great. So here we are. And of course, still got the pouch and ain't going nowhere, but keeping myself consistent. The divine feminine within you. Yes, man. No, but post workout, we already in week. Is this week 4 or 5? 4 or 5. We somewhere in that week. I think I started. I'm 12 weeks. I'll be almost 12 weeks postpartum. I started working out at 8 weeks. I probably started working out like 7 weeks. I'm gonna be real, 7 or 8 weeks, something like that. But either way, 4 or 5 weeks of working out. Here we are. I just love the mom weight that I've gained. So I definitely don't want to lose that extra weight because it really looks good on me. I want to tone. So that's really my goals. But y'all, look at how I'm so proud of the progress. Still working on all of this stuff, but even it feels less to grab. I started doing back exercises, so I feel really, really good in my body. And yes, I am so proud. And once I get my eating together, meaning lowering the amount of carbs I'm taking in, starchy carbs, then we're on to something. But I just wanted to get that little show. I'm recording my progress so I can share it, but I'm moving in silence as I record my progress, and I probably will add it to my YouTube. So just finished today's workout, and look at that girl. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I've been consistent. I'm coming up on almost 2 years of consistent working out, but I'm so proud of sticking with it when I got pregnant, doing it my whole pregnancy, and then watching my body transform afterwards. And knowing it's not overnight. This is 5 weeks in of work. 5 weeks, but a different. Today was cardio, abs, and pretty much cardio and upper body. So yeah. So here we are, just a little clip. This is about maybe 7 weeks postpartum of working out. So I just wanted to show y'all where I am as I continue to create this montage. I burned over 300 calories, y'all, doing this hour workout. This is a full body, so we went completely in. But super proud of the calories burned, as well as just how I'm looking, how I'm feeling. So get into it. So again, we're back. This was definitely during the same week, a little later, just again showing the progress and the process from all sides, all angles. And as I can see from the beginning of the video, definitely some weight loss in the areas that I was working on, and just happy to see some toning taking place. And the sweat, honey, the sweat is unmatched. So we're going to keep this going. All right, so here's a compilation of pretty much where I've started and where I've been going over the last 8 weeks now. So it's been 8 weeks of consistent working out. When I say consistent, I mean consistently after the cesarean and having my son. So I've been committed to at least a minimum of 3 times a week of moving my body, and I've noticed a change. So this is just a video showing the change over time. I do want to highlight that for me, working out started off as being about body goals, and within the first 2 months of working out, it became about really my mental and emotional well-being and seeing the benefits in how I felt, not just after a post-workout, but just throughout my week, throughout the weeks ahead. So moving my body for me is essential. And again, I'm super proud of the process and the progress, y'all. I do still love my carbs, so that's something I'm working on. I'll take y'all on that journey with me as I continue to do kind of this learning of really clean eating. But also, I do want to highlight that post-baby, it's a slow progress. Like, your body losing fat is very different. So I'm also acknowledging that and just taking my time, being graceful, showing myself grace, and of course, showing up every time. So I'm going to insert a little clip just at the end of this to show where I am today, March 25th. And yeah, I look forward to bringing y'all on this journey with me. All right, so I am closing out this a little vlog montage that I created. I know that the videos were vertical, and I'm sorry about that. When I recorded them, they were vertical, and I know on YouTube your videos have to be recorded horizontally. I just think in a moment, mom brain, I just was not thinking that this was for YouTube, so I just was not focusing on the fact that I should be recording them horizontally to get the full body effect. But either way, we're here, and I'm still posting it because, like I told y'all, this is not about the aesthetics. This is about following my heart, and everything else will follow. Okay, learn as you grow, you learn as you go. So here we are, March 25th. I just wanted to show y'all in real time where I am 8 weeks postpartum. So this is kind of my results today. I did a 30-minute workout. Typically Saturdays are my off days, but since I didn't work out at all during any of my off days today, I worked out today because I'm really trying to commit to 6 days a week. But sometimes it's just, I'm like, I don't have the energy, so I don't do it. But today I felt the energy, so I did it. Sometimes it's not just about, this is the day I committed to, but just doing it when you feel you should be doing it. Hopefully my sound is picking up because sometimes this is really weird. I'll actually be posting this video, so this is real time today in this moment that you're getting this kind of update of where I am. So yeah, I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video, the kind of montage, just sharing with y'all just my journey post-cesarean of getting back into fitness, moving my body, the challenges, the commitment, as well as the realization that this is about way more than how I look aesthetically and physically. This is about mental and emotional well-being, and the physical aspect is just a benefit to moving your body. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Like this and give this a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos like so. And until next time, Sacred Tribe, peace.